by the girls. Okay, now let me introduce a special guest among us. But before I do, let me ask you something. Who here loves Shah Rukh Khan, the king of Bollywood? Let me see who's the biggest fan of Shah Rukh Khan here. Okay. Now, who's the biggest fan of Sridevi, one of the most beautiful and versatile actors of Bollywood? Nice. All right. So among us, we have somebody from our very own Naples who worked with these Bollywood superstars. She worked as a casting director for blockbuster movies like Kal Ho Na Ho, English Winglish, Doom, Banjo, and many more. Her portfolio is not limited to Bollywood movies, but also include Hollywood movies and drama. The Ryan Gosling starrer Half Nelson, 2006, the crime drama The Place Beyond the Pines, 2012, and the science fiction romantic drama I Origins, 2014, are some of her notable movie credits in Hollywood. So, without further ado, may I please invite Miss Rita Powers on the stage. Please give a round welcome for Miss Rita Powers.
Hi, I'm very excited to be here. I just moved to Naples in May. I'm from New York City. So about 23 years ago, Karan Johar's father walked into my office and said, "I want you to make a Bollywood movie." I didn't even know what Bollywood was. And I researched it and I realized that Mumbai makes 3 times as many movies as Hollywood, and I wanted it. So, Mr. Johar said to me, "My hero is coming, my hero is coming." I didn't know anything about Indian cinema at the time. And the next thing I know, I'm meeting Shah Rukh Khan. And he touched me. And I went, "Ooh." Because he's a lovely person, and he's funny and charming, and everything that you see on film, he is. He's amazing. My other favorite is John Abraham, because I love John. He's a cool dude. I did work with Sridevi in English Vinglish before she passed, and I have to say she was one of the most loveliest women. We got a chance to hang out a few times. She was with her beautiful daughters, and it was quite sad what happened in the end. I was actually heartbroken. She was she touched me when I met her, because the film she was in, it was English Vinglish, and it was her comeback. She hadn't worked in almost 16 years because she wanted to raise her children. And I really didn't know anything about her when I started, and I was just amazed by her talent and how much she loved her family. And we went to the Toronto Film Festival, and we were the gala. And there were 12,000 people there that gave us a standing ovation. And prior to that, I had been doing Bollywood for 15 years. That had never happened. It was generally just Indian people and me in the movies. So it was quite amazing to see that happen, that all over 12,000 people got on their feet and gave us a standing ovation. I am blessed to work in the Indian community. I have so many friends. What I've learned is it's family first, and that's where I come from, so that's why I connect with it. I have worked for the Indian government. I did India Tourism, a commercial. I've done a lot of commercials in India. I'm doing one right now for Rajasthan. I don't only do Bollywood, I do Tollywood and Malayalam, because once I became famous for Bollywood, everybody wanted me. One time I'm in my house and I got a call, and it was Goopy, and Goopy says, "I need you to make my movie." I'm like, "Goopy, I'm too busy. I don't even have time to meet you." He goes, "I'll come to your house." He showed up at my house at the Jersey Shore with the star, the director of photography, the director, and when it came time to pay me, he came to my house. So it's kind of crazy how hooked up I am. Goopy and I, and that was like 15 years ago, still have a strong relationship whenever he comes to the U.S. He comes to see me. I was in a movie, and a lot of the directors I work for want me in their movies, and I refuse. But I did banjo and played the music teacher. And I didn't want the lines ahead of time, because when we got there, I had to improvise. I teach acting, so it was quite easy. But if they had told me what the scene was, I probably wouldn't have showed up. So you'll have to watch it. Thank you.
Whatever he gets, he's turning off it.
We want to thank Rita for her introduction for herself, and we welcome her to our community. It's a rich addition to the Indian diaspora, and again, thank you very much.